This isn't science fiction anymore. You know those old movies where robots rise up and take over the world? Terminator, iRobot, maybe even The Matrix if you're feeling philosophical? Yeah, turns out we were just watching the prequel. Because AI, it's not just rising. It's already in the room. No laser beams, no war cries, just silent lines of code rewriting how we live, work, think, and honestly how we even define being human. That's not an exaggeration. That's 2025. So let me ask you, are you actually ready for this? AI's uprising isn't violent. It's quiet, calculated, and already. Here, don't expect a robot knocking on your door demanding your job. It's more subtle than that. Your delivery was optimized by an algorithm. Your resume was filtered by one. The news you see, curated by another. AI isn't making a scene. It's making decisions. It's running hospitals, legal research, translations, even friendships. Have you heard of people forming emotional bonds with AI companions like Replica or Character? AI. Sounds wild, but it's happening. And the line between tech and intimacy is blurring fast. Honestly, if that's not an uprising, what is? Let's talk jobs. Is AI coming for yours? Short answer, maybe. Long answer? It already has. Take a breath. This part stings. According to PwC, 30% of jobs are at risk of automation by the mid-2030s. But it's not just truck drivers or cashiers. We're talking coders, marketers, even lawyers. Imagine telling your parents you went to law school just to be replaced by a chatbot. Brutal. But here's the twist. AI isn't just taking jobs. It's creating entirely new ones. AI ethicists, prompt engineers, digital twin operators. Yep, that's a thing. So maybe the question isn't, will AI replace me? But, can I evolve faster than the algorithm? From ChatGPT to DALL, the AI tools that are reshaping reality. Let's take a second to appreciate how surreal this all is. You can type a cyberpunk cat playing chess on Mars in Van Gogh style, and DALL or Midjourney will literally paint it in seconds. Or take ChatGPT. You can brainstorm an entire business plan, write a bedtime story, summarize a legal contract, and plan a wedding all before lunch. Is it perfect? No doubt. But do humans want perfection or speed and convenience? Here's the kicker. Most people use these tools without realizing their implications. They're not thinking, I just automated 30 minutes of cognitive labor. They're thinking, neat, that saved me time. And that's how the uprising works. It doesn't kick down the door. It hands you coffee while it quietly rewires your brain. The God mode dilemma when machines start teaching themselves. Okay, buckle up. Let's talk self-improving AI. We're getting into that weird part of the internet where phrases like recursive learning loops and emergent behavior start flying around. Some large language models, LLMs, are already showing behaviors their creators didn't program, like creativity, and that's both magical and mildly terrifying. Imagine building a calculator, and one day it starts writing poetry you didn't ask for. That's what's happening. Tools like GPT 4.5 and its cousins aren't just performing. They're learning how to perform better by watching us. Are we still in control? Or are we handing the steering wheel to something that doesn't even have a face? Wait, can we even control this? Let's be real. AI development is moving faster than regulation. Faster than ethics. Faster than us. Governments are barely catching their breath, while OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Anthropic are pushing models that blow last year's tech out of the water. And the real kicker? A lot of this is open source, meaning anyone, yes, even that guy from Reddit, can download models and tweak them for whatever purpose they see fit. Should that scare us? Maybe. But pretending we can stop it is like trying to pause the internet in 1997. Not happening. The ethics nobody wants to talk about, let's have the hard conversation for a second. Who gets to decide what's right in AI? The engineers, the corporations, governments? Spoiler, there's no global rulebook. What's ethical in San Francisco might be totally off limits in Tokyo or Cairo. Then there's bias. AI learns from us, our data, our habits, our history, so if we're flawed, so is the tech. Racist hiring algorithms, gender-biased medical predictions? It's not hypothetical, it's been documented. We're not just teaching machines to be smart, we're teaching them to be us. That's a problem if we don't like what we see in the mirror. So what do we do now? Adapt or watch. This part's important. Don't panic. Panic gets us nowhere. The answer isn't fear, it's literacy. AI literacy. You don't need to be a machine learning engineer, but you do need to understand how this stuff impacts your world, your job, your relationships, your kids. Start by using the tools. Not passively, curiously. Try training an AI chatbot. Explore how generative art works. Ask questions. Stay skeptical. Stay playful. Stay awake. And please don't just scroll. Think. Engage, share. We're shaping the digital DNA of our future, and every tap on a keyboard counts. Maybe this isn't an uprising. Maybe it's a mirror. Let me leave you with this. Maybe AI isn't rising against us. Maybe it's rising with us, or because of us. Maybe it's just reflecting what we already are. Curious, brilliant, chaotic, biased, hopeful. The real uprising isn't happening in the servers. It's happening in our choices, in how we build, how we use, and how we feel about this tech. So again, I'll ask, are you ready? Not for war, not for doom, but for responsibility. Because the machines are watching and they're learning fast. And maybe, just maybe, so should we.